le ciel de Paris marche des amoureux. It's a bittersweet symphony that's life.
Here I'm standing in front of the Fondation Louis Vuitton, and the artist in sight today is Gerard Richter, one of the most influential painters of the last 50 years. He's famous for constantly shifting between radically different styles, from photorealistic paintings based on photographs to luminous abstract works made with sweeping layers of color. In this first room, we're seeing what looks like work from a serigraphy printing, but it's painting, so it's very interesting to see how he works the oil on canvas to look like a photograph in movement. So this is the room with the Lac des Quatre Cantons, 1969. Very smooth, also in his style, tone and palette. Just very soothing work. In Rot, Blau, Gelb, Richter explores the power of the three primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, arranged in large fields that feel both systematic and painterly. The world reflects his interest in questioning whether paintings can be purely about color and structure, about narrative or illusion. These paintings, based on Gilbert and George, show how he transforms photographs of the other artists into blurred, almost ghost-like images that reflect on celebrity, identity, and the mediation of photography. Okay, I really, really loved this room. It's one of my favorites because based on the Annunciation by Titian, Richter revisits a masterpiece of Renaissance painting through a contemporary lens. Instead of reproducing the religious scene faithfully, he blurs and softens the image, dissolving the figures of Mary and the angel into simmering color. The result feels less like a historical narrative and more like a mediation on memory, faith, and the passage of images through time. Richter's most famous paintings, Betty, shows his daughter turning away from the viewer, transforming an intimate family portrait into a mysterious image about distance, perception, and the limits of seeing. Richter's abstract works are created through an intensely physical process. He applies multiple layers of bright paint and then drags a large tool, called a squeegee, across the surface. That's why we feel that this is like a serigraphy type process, because it is, pulling colors across the canvas and revealing hidden layers beneath. The result is unpredictable, part control, part chance. These paintings are not meant to represent anything specific. Instead, they explore how color, texture, and movement can create emotional experiences. The surface often feels almost geological, as if time itself were embedded in the layers of paint. Now, this is a very soft series, but the theme is very, very deep. In works connected to the theme of Memento Mori, Richter reflects on the fragility of life and the inevitability of death. Rather than dramatic symbolism, he often uses quiet, subdued imagery, sometimes skulls, candles, or blurred photographic references. The atmosphere is contemplative rather than tragic, reminding viewers of the long tradition in Western art of reflecting on mortality while also questioning how images shape our memory of the past. Richter's Mother and Child series that we see here draw on family photographs, turning personal moments into universal scenes of tenderness. By slightly blurring the forms, he softens the boundary between documentation and memory, suggesting how photographs and paintings preserve emotional moments while also distancing us from them. I love that. So these are the 48 portraits he did in 1971, 1972. He conceived this for the Vienna Biennale the next year. And you can see many different paintings. You see Stravinsky, artists, José Ortega y Gasset, Thomas Mann, Franz Kafka, Somerset Maugham. Beautiful. For these paintings, he took a yearbook photo of 8 student nurses killed in the Richard Speck murders and transformed them into blurred portraits, turning a tragic news story into a haunting piece of contemporary art.
D'insatisfaction envers ses œuvres va persister, mais cette fois-ci, au lieu de les détruire, il va leur donner une autre vie, une autre dimension, qui pour la plupart des cas est abstraite. C'est pour ça que par exemple l'Annonciation du Titien a été réalisée. La première de la série qui est la plus réaliste, si vous vous souvenez de la série, il n'en était pas du tout satisfait.
My husband says that he likes these ones more. This is when he stopped painting, he likes the drawing. So you can see these are very intricate drawings. This is my husband's favorite.